Hello, this is Cassandra from Little Mama Hair Bows. Today, what we're going to do, we're going to make a stacked hair bow like this. Okay, let's get started. What you're going to need is 18 inches of ribbon. You're going to need an alligator clip. You're going to need, excuse me, you're going to need one of these grippers, if you so choose. This is optional. You're going to need a lighter to heat seal your ribbons. You're going to need your scissors. You're going to need a hair clip. I have a puff. I have a marabou puff. Okay, then I have 5 pieces of ribbon that is 5 inches long. I have 2 black. I have the 1.5 inches. And I have 2 hot pinks. Then I have 3 inches of 3/8 inch of grosgrain ribbon. Then I have 9 inches of 3/8 inch ribbon. These are going to be for the surround bow. And then I have 4 inches of hot pink for the hair clip. And then I have some embroidery floss to tie off the bow. Okay, let's get started. Okay, first thing, let's go ahead and let's prepare our spikes. I've already done that with this is the 1.5 inch of zebra print, hot pink and black. I already got my V's in it. Let's go ahead and put our V's in the 7/8. These are 7/8 inches and they're 5 inches long. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and put our V cuts in there. I just stacked them right on top of each other and folded them in half and then just cut. Okay, and that's, you see I have the V in there. We're going to do the same things to the hot pink. Just stack them, line them up, stack them right on top of each other. Fold them. Just fold them in half, just at the very end, at the tip. Okay, and cut. All right, I did the very same thing on the other end. Make sure they're lined up. Fold it in half. Okay, and then just cut. Okay. I like to try to keep my working space clean. Okay, so eliminate that. We're going to use our lighter now. Let's pick up our spikes. I like to do 2 at a time. We're just going to heat seal I'm just running my lighter. Okay, I'm going to heat seal the 1.5 inch. You're doing this to stop keep it from raveling. Okay, now we're going to do the black. Okay. Okay, and those are the spikes, and how I'm gonna line these up. I'm gonna put the black on the bottom. Then I'm gonna put the hot pink on top of that, just making a cross and crisscrossing each other. Can you see that? Oops, let's go in so you can see that. Okay, then I'm gonna take this one and just lay it right across there like that. Okay, I kind of like to have my corners touching each other, if I can do that. So you just move them around once you got them. Okay, that looks good. Then I put my finger right here in the middle. Right in the middle. Go underneath. I'm going to pick these up. Okay, now I have them in my hand. And now I'm going to crease it. We're going to fold it in, up, and then back like that. And so the back of it should look like this. The back of it should look like that. And if I didn't mention, you need your needle and thread. And you always have your needle and thread, prepare it with your knot at the very end so that it'll be ready for you when you get ready. Okay, now find the center of that as close as you can. Poke your needle through there. Poke it all the way through. Go all the way till it catches at the knot. Now we're gonna wrap it around. We're gonna wrap it around. 1, I'm sorry, I got out of the camera. 2, let's do it again. 3, and in the back here, what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna tie it off. I'm just gonna stick my needle through here. In the back, pull it up and pull it kind of tight. It's not gonna go anywhere. We're gonna do it again. Okay, that's good too. That's not gonna go anywhere. Now let's use our scissors and cut that off. Okay, let's put the knot back at the end of here. You know, this is just so that you don't have to worry about. I'll stick it there. Okay, now open it up. Pick up your spikes and just kind of fan them out. You know, just kind of roll them out a little bit so that you get them like you kind of want them. Okay. There is the spikes. They're ready. We're going to set those to the side. Now, let's work with our Surround-A-Bow. Okay, let's heat seal those ends. Okay, let's do the other one. I'm just taking the ends and I'm going to heat seal them. Okay, now I'm going to take the ribbon one at a time and I'm going to fold it in half. I'm going to crease it here at the fold, just kind of pinch it just so that you can see. If you can't see it that well, if you want to draw a line you can, but you really don't need to. You should be able to see that. Okay, you see my little crease right there. Okay, I'm going to take my glue gun and I'm going to put a dot of glue on that side, just a small dot of glue. Okay, you see that? I got a small dot of glue right there. Now I'm going to bring up this end. Hope you can see that. I'm bringing it up. Then I'm going to flip it. See that? I'm just going to flip it over and then press it right down on that dot of glue. Okay? Let's do the same thing here. Let's put a dot of glue on this side. Just a dot. Don't need much. Maybe you can see it better this way. Bring your ribbon over like you're going to attach it and then flip it. And put it right there. Right there. And there's one. Okay, now we're going to do the other one. We have already heat sealed it. So now we're going to step 1. Well, this will actually be step 2 because we heat sealed it step 1. Step 2, we're going to crease it. Okay. We're going to open it up once again. You can see my crease right there. Put a dot of glue there on one side of the crease. Bring the ribbon up like you're going to attach it to the dot of glue, and then just flip it. And there's that one. Okay, hopefully you can see this side better. Put your dot of glue. I'm doing this with my left hand and I'm a righty. Okay, once again, bring it up like you're going to attach it to the dotted glue. Get my big old hand out of the way. And then just flip it. Just flip it the other way. Okay, and it should look like that. So now you have two look like bees actually, and we're going to put those over and out of the way. Oops. You get these little glue strings. Now the next thing, let's go ahead and line our alligator clip. Let's heat seal the end of it. Okay. Now we're gonna just lay it here. Let's put a line of glue on there. You know, just a line of glue. Take our clip, slide it in there, close it, and then roll it up, and let's kind of rub it a little bit. Now on the other side, we're going to add some more glue to the clip. Add some glue to the clip and finish putting it on there. Just kind of roll it up there a little bit. Turn it over. I always kind of like to put a little bit here and a little bit on the back, on this right here. Just a little bit. And then what I do there is I take it and I just kind of, I like to push mine down inside. And then I kind of hold for a couple of minutes just to make sure that it adheres to the hair clip. Okay, now I finish off. I put it on my ribbon. And glue on my ribbon. Okay, and then just finish pressing it down on the back. And there you have it. You have a lined alligator clip. That's what you have. We're going to put that to the side. Well, this time we really can put the gripper on. Let's do that. That way we'll be finished with this completely. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue in here. Not much. We're going to take the gripper, place it inside, press it down with your finger. Okay. Because you just want to make sure the glue doesn't stick to the hair clip. The part that you're supposed to open. Okay. Now what we have left is we're going to make the bow. Okay. Here I just want you to take and heat seal your ribbon because you want to do that. Okay, we got the ribbon heat seal. Okay, then I want you to take your ribbon. Okay, I want you to line it up. Then I want you to take it and press it. I want you to crease it here in the middle. Okay. Now, open it up. Put some glue right there on that crease that you put. Just put a little bit of glue there. Okay. Now, you know how that we're going to make this like the awareness ribbon, how you bring it up, then we're just going to flip it over and attach it right on top of that glue is what we're going to do. Is what I did there. And then on this side, I'm just going to run some glue right down right there on top of that piece. I'm going to bring this one up and I'm going to flip it and I'm going to line it up right on top of that piece. Okay, I got some strings here I just want to get rid of. Okay. Alright. Now this is what your ribbon should look like. It should look like this. Figure 8. Now I'm going to take the bow, the ribbon, and I'm going to crease it here on this one. I like doing them both about the same time. You don't have to. And then I just kind of hold it a little bit because I'm just going to put me some markers right there. So they're creased. Now I'm going to take the, can you see that? It's folded. I want to take that, I'm going to bring it down to the middle and I'm going to hold it. Okay, that's what it should look like now. And I'm going to stick my hand behind there and I'm going to take the other one And I'm going to bring it down, and I'm going to put that one right there. Now, it looks like this. Okay? Now, I'm going to take that clip, because we're going to need another hand here. And we're going to hold this. I'm putting this on here to hold it. And now you can take your time. You can kind of straighten out, because this is a very small bow. Just kind of make sure your ribbon is straight. It's not folded over on any of the parts. Like here I had a fold. I just want to make sure it's straight. Here, if you can fold your bow, then do that. But I'm not really good at folding them that way, so this works best for me. Okay, now it looks like that. That's what it looks like. So, and I always kind of like to look at these to make sure they're straight. So I have a V there. I have a V there. See that? So now I'm going to take my embroidery floss, and I'm going, that's the back. I like to start on the front. I'm going to drop it down in the front of it, on the clip, like that. Turn it over. Okay. Tie it once, and then just pull. Okay. Hold it with your finger there. Put it back through. Okay. Put this one back through. You can make your embroidery floss longer. I'm just using this size. You do the same thing, just pull it just a little bit, and then turn around, tie it again. One more, just try it once, and then pull it. That's okay. Hold your finger down on it again, and then just run it back through here again. You might have to look at this video a couple times to catch on to this, but because I'm just doing this for taping purposes only. Okay, now that I'm on the back side, I want you to run your string through once and then twice. I want you to do it one more time. Okay, then pull. I want you to pull it. Okay? It's not gonna, the string knot's not gonna go anywhere. Just pull it tight. Look at it in the front, make sure it's not gathered. Okay, now let's do the same thing again a couple times on the back here. We're just gonna go 1, 2, pull. Let's do it one more time. 1, 2, pull. Okay. Then snip it off. Snip that off. Take your bow out. Put your clip away. And there you have it. There's your, you can fluff your little loops around. Fluff them out if you want. But there you have your bow. You got some little glue strings for picking them off the table. But there you have it. It's really cute. Okay, now let's bring our pieces back. Bring all of our pieces back. Okay, and now we're going to assemble them. Okay, with our spikes, the first thing, well, before we do our spikes, let's put our surroundables on our bow, hair bow. So we're going to put a line of glue here on this side of the string, and we're going to put a line on that side. Okay, now we're going to pick these up like this, and we're just going to line it up on there like that. You can hold this one while you fix this one, and then you put it on like that. Okay. There you go. You know how to get rid of your string. Just use a blow dryer and That will help melt those strings away. Okay, now you should be here at this point. Now we're going to, on the we're going to use our little feather puff. We're going to put it right there. Okay, and then we're going to lay this on there. Okay, that's how we're going to stack that. Okay, I'll show you how to do a feather puff in another video. Okay, right now we're going to put some glue right here in the center of the spike. We're going to take the feather puff and we're going to put it right there. You can press it down. On the back of the bowl here, I'm going to put some glue. Quite a bit up. I'm quite smart because we're going to get through that feather puff. And I'm going to turn around and I'm going to place it right there on top of the feather puff. Just like that. I'm going to hold it down for a few seconds here. Okay. And your bowl at this time should look like this. So now we're going to wrap it. This is our tie that we're going to tie. We got to heat seal it. Let's heat seal that. Okay. On the back of here, I like to start on the back. I put a little bit of glue. Okay. Then I'll put my strip right there and hold it. Okay, while I'm holding it, I'm working my way around the bow. As you can see, between the ribbon, around the front of it, and then we're going to come back down through the back. But this time you need to straighten everything out. You need to make sure that your loops and everything is where you want them. Everything is in place. That's what you want to make sure of before you glue it in the back. So one thing about a stack bow, you gotta work it. Okay, got this back here. Okay, but before I glue, I still want to take a look to make sure everything is like I want it, pretty much in the front, that I can pull and tug on it once I've finished it back here. So move some of these little feathers out of the way. Okay, now we're going to put some glue right here. I like to put it on the ribbon. I'm putting it right on that ribbon. Okay, and then I'm going to take the ribbon and bring it the rest of the way around and connect it to the ribbon that's there. I'm going to overlap the ribbon that's there. Then I'm going to come around. Now I'm going to tug everything else in place. I'm just going to tie it around, make sure that it's all in place like I want it. It looks nice, and you can add other embellishments if you want. You can put sparklies on, like any other type of embellishments on the hairpiece if you like to make it sparkle. Like you can put a gem on there. You can do anything you want. You can put little bows on the side. You can put your gem right there if you like. You can put whatever you want on your bow to make your bow look, you get the look that you want. But this is what I was trying to achieve for you today. And now we're just going to attach our hair clip. We're going to put some glue on the hair clip.